for me. But he got this girl that he telling me, like, she won't leave. Like, they're not together. He don't want to fuck with her. He don't fuck her. And, you know, I don't believe none of that shit. But she won't leave. And I'm like, you know, I'm not going to fuck with you how you want me to fuck with you while she there. Like, he's like, well, that's why I'm trying to get you in an apartment. So, one, he want to hide his shit in my shit. That's not happening. But he was like, that's why I want to get you an apartment. No, you're not finna give me an apartment so you can have the both of us. Like, it's not happening. Like, I'm not.
Well, again, it's a situation where sometimes it's more financially it's more financially difficult, and it's like it's a hindrance. Like, that's why people don't get divorced sometimes, because, like, you know how much fucking getting divorced costs? Do you know how much a new house costs?
A lot.
You know how much a new fucking car costs? And especially if you care about that person, you just don't want to be together. And it's worse when there's a prenuptial agreement, or it's a situation where
didn't nobody tell your bitch ass to get married.
Or it's just one of them situations. Think about how messy it get when the niggas didn't cheat. So it's not just like okay, everybody's on the woman's side because the nigga cheated. Think about if they just don't love each other anymore.
That's true.
So now she can't just be like, okay, I'm taking half. Nah, bitch, you ain't just taking.
Yeah. Love is a motherfucking bonus. You go through, especially if you 20-something years going in. Love is dead ass.
You on social media? Go to Facebook. YouTube.
Love is the fucking bonus, bro. I'm in jail.
How are you in fucking Facebook jail?
Because that nigga Stefan.
Oh, hold on.
No, that nigga Stefan, he literally be commenting on my shit to argue with me.
How'd you hate people like that?
Oh, this is.
You don't do that shit.
Like, he
no
called
other posts.
Like, if any one of y'all called me a slime ball, I wouldn't have thought nothing of it. But you don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even respond.
That actually is the topic of this episode, because I'm going to grill the fuck out of you guys today, and get y'all to answer some questions. So you segued into the topic perfectly. Yeah. So that Facebook page is Anthony Martin. You're gonna see a light skinned dude with not so light skinned hair, and
light skinned hair.
And you gonna share his live that is currently live right now with 8 people watching. But yeah, I got some women here, one of which is on camera and the other two which aren't on camera. And I have some questions about you guys' social media. How it's run and why it's been so difficult for you guys. Nah, I haven't. But because I've always wondered. Women complain about ain't shit niggas on their social media. How did they get there?
This generation just think social media is a diary or a blog.
Because people don't have friends in real life. Shit.
To vent to, I don't know why they take that shit. Maybe to embarrass niggas. I don't know.
Because I've always wondered. It's like, so you saying every day is niggas shooting they shot in your inbox every day? Now, if I know how Facebook works, right? Just from what I think, the only way that a message immediately pops up in your inbox instead of going into your message request, they're your friend, or you respond to something that they've messaged you in the message request. Right. So how is it are y'all seeing niggas in y'all inbox every day?
Because we looking.
Because that annoying ass red number be sitting right there and you be like, fuck, let me just go look.
Yeah. I hate notifications.
Oh, damn.
The little red.
Yeah, notification number.
Yeah.
Oh, shit does.
You know, when you get a message, it be red. When it go up, just go up. That shit's annoying. So, yeah.
I got another question for you. I add random women I don't know on my Facebook because I like to look at and talk to random women.
Right.
Why do you guys add random niggas on y'all social media?
I don't. I have more
fan
women.
base, so everybody getting at it.
Fan base. That makes sense.
I don't.
So you know every nigga that's on your social media?
No, I don't accept any more friend requests. Well, when I used to, it's just to make my number big, but just to have friends. People share funny shit.
Is that most of my funny posts is crazy because best thing to do for that, add pages, like group pages. Don't add people. You add pages.
That'd be the funniest shit.
Because a fan base is a good reason. So you understand what comes with having fans. Because for a lot of women, because I've heard that statement before, do y'all know fans that's the root word. The larger word for that would be fanatic.
Pass this to me.
So I think it's going this way, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So the larger word would be fanatic. So sometimes these people are gonna be fanatics. And you're gonna have to deal with that. And that comes with the territory, right? Does it make sense to complain about things that come with the territory?
no.
You don't do this. You see what I'm saying? You're not on social media every day. I can't believe it's niggas in my inbox.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's obvious that niggas is finna be in your inbox
Yeah.
because you want new people to engage with your
Listen,
You
shit.
can always
No.
ignore it.
Okay, let me point one thing out.
It never has to get there. You never have to ignore anything that isn't added onto your page. How did it get
Wait,
there?
wait, wait. Let me bust an example for me personally.
Put me on game.
I don't be posting shit like that, but it'll be niggas. You know what I'm saying? They might shoot they shot. You know how y'all shoot your shot every few months or whatever.
Right.
When you post, what's annoying to me is when I post a picture, bitch, I been looking good. Bitch, you been trying to talk to me. Bitch, you been seeing me pop out. I post a picture now. Everybody want another chance, want to start over.
Do you want me to tell you? Do you want me to tell you the thought process as a nigga?
Please.
It's not. Again, it's not accurate. You know these games, they're gonna do that. It's not accurate and it's not right. You see what I'm saying? But a man's thought is, she is putting this out there as advertisement. Not even necessarily that she wants niggas. Of course, some dudes are gonna think, oh, she a hoe. She posting for niggas. A lot of niggas are gonna think she's posting for the right nigga to come through,
That's what they really think.
which is me. Because that's how a nigga is supposed to think confidently. Okay, which is me. So it's my turn to then, you know what I mean, put that work in. Whereas, and this is something that I learned, I've been learning over the last, I'd say maybe 2-3 years. The reason niggas do things, the reason niggas think that everything a woman does is for men's attention is because 90% of what we do is for women's attention. Besides, and I'm just talking for me personally, besides video games, rap music, fucking sports, and fucking, even then, that's better with women.
Oh, God.
Yeah, the fucking sports, music, fucking goddamn like anime and video games. Everything else is like for women. The way that
Damn, so y'all don't want to wash y'all ass for y'all self?
what the fuck I gotta wash my ass for? If it's not for y'all.
Was that you I had the conversation?
Yeah, like what the fuck I gotta wash my ass for? Like for what? For niggas?
You want to smell yourself?
That's about as far as it'll go. The moment that I can't smell myself, I'm clean. Whereas cologne matters for women. A lot of niggas there's gonna be niggas, of course, because they want to sound above, right? They're gonna be like, oh yeah, man, I be wearing cologne for me. Word, big dog. So the first time you bought cologne when your daddy was explaining it to you, he ain't explained to you that women like this shit? Because that's how niggas explain it. Single mothers explain it like that too. When they explaining it to their sons, they're like, yeah, you know them little girls.
You know them little girls gonna call you musty.
Mama ain't never explained.
Sunday right now.
Mama ain't never. Thank you. Mama ain't never explained to the kids to not be musty because of themselves. What the fuck? You don't. Your mama ain't tell you not to be musty for you. Then don't be musty because them little girls are gonna see you, or them little boys gonna smell you. You see what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, but it's the truth.
Is it kind of the same as like when they be like, money make the world go around, but it's really pussy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's well for dudes.
I feel like it's a circle though. Like pussy get the money, money get the pussy.
Well, for dudes, it's that, and that's why it's hard for niggas to see women as more than that. It sounds bad.
Sometimes that's okay with me.
Sagittarius or
Say that again.
Libra. He's
Say
both
that-
Libras.
Say that one more time.
Sometimes that's okay with me.
Sometimes it's okay for a nigga just to look at you like, you know what? I got this, and I want that. Huh.
sometimes it just be the right nigga. Like when they look at you like a piece of meat, like they want to bite a chunk of that ass out, it be okay. Sometimes it be rude.
And what you just said is why every nigga tries it.
Right, but y'all not
think that
every
nigga.
y'all not every nigga.
Which is but see, what she just said is right and wrong. Y'all not every nigga, but to somebody,
you that
nigga. So you gotta think. So now, as a nigga, what do? You
Try
know
that shit.
you that nigga to somebody. And you know, and that's where it comes on how you was raised and how you was taught. Because if you was taught being soft-spoken and sweet to a bitch, you see what I'm saying? You're gonna try that with every bitch.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it work, so that's the blueprint. That's the formula.
What's the unplayer part is niggas being mad that it don't work. On to the next.
It's unplayer because they've seen it in their minds work with niggas that are either equal or less than them. So they're like, why the fuck it ain't working for me?
You ain't got the sauce.
If you see Oprah Winfrey go grab your crush, then you go shoot and he look at you like you tripping.
You know what she got that I don't?
Take the money out of it. Just look at, you know what I mean? Just look at Oprah. He like, what the fuck? Now you looking around like, what is all this that I got that you like from what you said? And then that makes it even worse. Woman be like, okay, I want to get. So then now dudes take relationships and instead of it being emotion, it's now a checklist now. Because you are a trophy. So there's accolades that have to be got to get said trophy. So if you're a trophy, right? A woman be like, okay, to get this prize, instead of me being a person that you like me for me, to get this prize, this item, this trophy, you need to accomplish these things. A house, a car, a beard, a bam. So then a nigga with shit like, okay, I'm walking up on you with dark skin, muscles, and a beard, and a house, and a car. Why can't I get no pussy?
Cause you lame.
No. But that's not. They was never. What the fuck you mean? I gotta have a personality too. Y'all didn't say that. You see what I'm saying? When did y'all say that part? When was the part where I gotta know you for you, and it gotta be like mutual interest? Like who said that part? You said get house, car, get beard, muscles, and pussy. Like where's this get money and pussy? What happened?
Why y'all don't think outside the box?
What happened?
Why do y'all only follow a checklist? Why don't y'all think outside the box?
Because it was taught to us that the goal is vagina. Marriage comes when you've gotten the best version of the goal, and you want to keep it in your house forever. That's how we were taught. And it sounds fucked up, but when you break it down to the marrow, this is why I don't like the whole just housewife thing. Because what the fuck you mean I gotta meet a woman, and instead of her being a woman, she is now a broom, a spatula, a sex toy, and you know what I mean, a motherfucking laundromat.
That's where the awareness of modern women come in. Like, we not in the 1930s.
And it's a lot of times where, yes, men have to realize that. Women gotta realize that as well. What the fuck you mean you finna sit in my fucking house?
I'm Switzerland on that shit because whatever works for you works for you.
I agree.
And if I come up with I personally want to pay bills? No, I'm okay with being a broom, a spatula, and a laundromat. Like, if a nigga handling shit, it's a price that come with it, and you can't do that with every nigga or any nigga. Like
that, you are putting yourself in a situation where, honestly, you gotta kind of find your nigga if you want that. Reason being,
that's what I'm saying. You can't do that with every nigga because what comes with that is a fucking price tag. It's control. You know what I'm saying? You can't do this. You can't wear that. You can't go here. You can't go there. You pay. You know what I'm saying? If I want to leave, I don't have shit to my name, which I always keep a motherfucking hustle.
I mean, we see which one women prefer. They
Right.
prefer the nigga with the money, and they'll just take. They'd rather be controlled and hated than be in control and hated.
Type shit.
They'll stay and be miserable when at least I'm not doing it.
But if I'm happy with a nigga and we just being regular people, which I never intend on being regular ever again. But you know what I'm saying? I would split bills up, like, I would. Do I want to?
There's
I would.
There's gonna come a point.
For my freedom.
If marriage is if marriage is in the tarot cards for me or whatever that these women be talking about, right? If marriage is in the cards, right? I'm not a real super. I don't need a whole lot of shit. The only reason I even buy nice clothes is one, women, and two, my occupation. So if I got a woman, that is half the reason that I'm wearing nice clothes. So I'm only wearing the shit that she like now, so that's a lot less shit. And if I'm not working in that occupation, I don't need a whole lot of shit. So I'm eventually going to get to a point where I'm making more money than the things that I need. And after that, if it's a situation where your money doesn't pertain to me having the comfortability, then I don't need your money. But if you're sitting in my house and you're making money, it gotta go somewhere. And that's one thing that there's been a lot of niggas that I've talked to, because I talk to married men a lot. I hit people up. Like when people post, you know what I mean, post, and I'll be like,
He be under there, motherfuckers, playing devil's advocate,
I'm
asking you
going
questions.
to ask
your
you
fucking
real
mind.
motherfucking. The reason I'm gonna ask is because did you think of the thought, or was this a thought given to you by social media or by somebody else? And people get mad at me. So what I do is, when I feel like they're getting really upset under their comments, I go in their inbox and ask them the question. I'm like, it ain't all these people here. You ain't embarrassed no more.
Yeah.
Because that's what it be.
That's exactly what it is.
You gotta give me your big, huge,
You're not
generalized.
talking to them now. You're talking to
Yeah,
the
you're not talking to your 2,300 friends on Facebook no more. You talking to me. Why the fuck did you post about your wife not spending shit? You was just talking about you was happy the other day.
Exactly.
I know you're not. Now, can you explain
But
to me
why
why?
I know your wife's business though?
Let me tell you.
I don't like that.
You do realize, like, just like how y'all was saying, especially with I understand it with women, and this is why I'm okay with people saying posting on social media, especially about relationships, is female shit. You want me to tell you why that makes sense? Because y'all don't got no fucking friends. So who else y'all gonna talk to but social media? That makes a lot more sense for a
But
woman.
the motherfuckers on Facebook ain't your friend. They your friend on that list. They not your fucking friend. They gonna talk about you like we talking about them right now.
But
They gonna judge
It's better
you.
than
the world.
absolutely nothing.
everybody's there.
And that's the thing. It's just a situation of...
So why get mad when we talk about it?
It's... People ain't... You know people are selfish. So they going in that bitch for the gratification. And then when they don't get it, it's circumventing their whole... Now they got to defend themselves. Because it's like, well, I knew I posted this to the world and the world agrees with me.
It's a pride thing.
Why don't... Exactly. Why don't the world agree with what I'm saying?
And they take it way too serious.
It's okay for a woman. Reason being, until it becomes a general consensus that women have friends, it makes sense for women to vent on social media.
I'm fucking dead.
I got partners. If I'm talking about my relationship on social media, I'm lying. I have friends. Like, I can call one of my niggas and vent.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my partner out there because we talk all the time. Shout out to Thoughts from the Do-Rag. I had a partner named Hero, right? Mm-hmm. There was a point early in some of his relationships, it seemed like every fucking day this nigga called me complaining about his bitch. I'd rather him do that than call social media.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather him do that than call another bitch
Yeah, that's true.
and cheat on his hoe. You see what I'm saying? It's obvious he wants to stay because he venting to me.
I'm a hypocrite because I'll be like, girl, get that shit off social media. You can call me, and then you call me more than 3 times about the same thing. I'm not gonna answer no more. Bitch, I done told you what to do.
All right, see, okay, and that's also why another reason why women don't have friends. Okay, you're not supposed to tell a motherfucker what to do. They know what to do already.
If I call you to listen to me about something, I expect you to just
Listen.
And yes, I'm going to ask you
But
questions.
people automatically think because you telling their business that you want their advice instead of being a listening. I get that all the time. Every time I try to talk to a certain homeboy, he want to spiritual guide me. Bitch, I ain't answer that. I said listen.
listen.
I said listen.
So if somebody tell you,
Homeboy.
I don't know, because if you call somebody and they just be like, you ain't gonna feel no type of way.
I will absolutely.
There's a difference between telling somebody what to do and actually talking to them.
What advice It just depends on how you deliver it, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah.
Same.
Again,
That's true.
you need to, and this is something why people fuck with me and why my podcast is even a thing. Because one thing I'm going to say, if you ever have a problem, you can call me. I can tell you right now, when you call me, you can't call me and be like, I got a problem, and then expect me to start the answering your 1, 2. No, I'm going to call your motherfucking ass, right? You going to run the whole shit. And if you say just something egregious, I'm going to stop you, because I'm going to know right then, all right, nigga, this is where it is. Either you did this or they did that. All right, nigga, we can stop right here. Let's go from here. But you got to give a motherfucker time to explain it, because first off, you don't have the answer to this nigga problem. That's not what they called you.
Clearly.
Okay. You don't have the answer to their problem. Now, see, if a nigga call you for financial advice, you might have the answer to their problem. If they call you for math advice, motherfucker might ask you what 15 times 25 is, and you might have the answer to their problem. But if a nigga call you and you're single and they asking you about their marriage, just answer the one question that they ask. Don't start the answering 10, 12, 15. Well, maybe you should do. Nigga, you don't know. Okay?
You ain't married, nigga.
A suggestion is one thing. Like, because I've done this before. I talk to married people. So they run the whole thing and I'd be like, well, it kind of sounds like maybe if you was to break it down to the little parts, maybe this should be this, or maybe this should be that. And I don't know how y'all work in y'all marriage. I'm gonna ask how y'all work in y'all marriage.
People marriages be different. Like
You have to ask.
Like when I see like outside of your, well, I'm gonna say from what I see outside of your brother and my parents, everyone else's marriage looks shitty. Everyone's cheating. Everyone's sneaky linking. Like it's horrible. Yes. And my parents, like, I was telling them the other day, like, bro, y'all are goals, but y'all make me sad. And she was like, why? I was like, because, like, that's a high expectation for these niggas. Yes, like, they don't argue. Like, they will bicker at each other. Like, this is as high as they voice go. Talking to each other. They're the most peaceful couple ever.
My grandparents
so
most
fake.
Peaceful couple ever because they are each other's person. We live in a world where social media is, oh, you got to find a man like this, got to find a man like that. So you got all these women trying to find a man like this, find a man like that. Instead of just trying to find their person.
Yeah.
Who they click with.
If you notice, and it's funny, if you notice, and it's becoming a trend where niggas are starting to lie as much on social media as women do about how good of people they are in relationships. That shit is so funny. Like, it used to be a situation where being an ain't shit nigga was cool on social media so niggas could be themselves. Now that the whole black men don't cheat and the kings and so it's a lot of niggas that's on this bitch lying. What I mean by that is,
I used to be a hoe.
not even that. Not even that. Like, you niggas looking for a checklist just like these bitches is. Y'all niggas out here acting like y'all looking for a woman. No, y'all looking for a bitch that do this sex move, that can cook things. Yeah, and it's like, okay, and that,
I'm serious.
and the shit. The funniest thing is, if you notice, when niggas start describing a perfect woman, they just start describing household tasks and shit.
She can clean, like,
and then like some freaky shit, like it'll usually like a nigga will start because I didn't been in thousands of these conversations as a nigga, right? All right, so you know what I mean? What you want in a good woman? Oh man, she know what I mean. I want to be able to cook. I want to be able to clean. You know what I mean? Not too much. Then she got to be able to put it on me when I need it. You know what I mean? And
simple mind shit.
then she got
what if
she got to listen to me? So all of this sounds okay. So let's circumvent that. Bitch got to make my food. Bitch got to clean my house. I need her to shut the fuck up while I'm talking.
Bust that thing open. And bust it open when I say it.
But then get mad when a woman says, I want 6'4", I want a beard with a nigga that also cooks and pays all of the bills and takes me on trips.
bitch. What you bring to the table?
You want me to tell you where that what you bring to the table thing comes from?
That's the bullshit. Anybody with a table don't ask people that they with.
No. Look, it's not even that. It's not even that. It's kind of hard to have a woman sitting in your house chilling when your single mother cooked, clean, and worked. Have y'all ever thought about that concept?
Yeah.
of the fact that the most important person in their life never just sat in the house and chilled.
Yes, and that's the reason they think their woman has to do that.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck you mean? You finna sit in my house and my mama was able to cook, clean, raise kids, and work, and she ain't complaining
And
as much
she
as you
was
is.
sad as fuck.
She definitely was sad. She definitely was sad.
Yeah, she
Did you
couldn't get
ask
the
your
man when
mama
they-
what
She
she
definitely was
okay?
sad.
Like, oh, what do you bring to the table? They don't have time to bring anything to the table. Matter of fact, they're not even working in their feminine energy because they're too busy being masculine. And I feel like that is a problem.
We're
It's-
switching energies, no cap.
Well, it's not. Honestly, y'all swearing it's this generation. Funniest thing is the generation above us that made it bad, and now
They didn't tell us a lot of shit.
Yeah.
how the fuck they was gonna tell us without social media?
You know what I'm
We talk to each other. What the fuck? My mama
Yo-
was supposed to tell me shit.
Your mama's supposed to
Right,
tell
yeah.
you how women ain't shit?
No.
Because my daddy told me how niggas wasn't shit. And he knew that that's not normal.
So
You s-
when it comes to women and their daughters, though, you got a lot of women who act like I ain't never been through that, so I'm not gonna tell her that. So
Yeah,
you got
I
your
ain't-
daughter doing a lot of stuff that she's wondering, where do I get this wholeness from? Where do I get this hustle from? But your mama's sitting over there acting like the same. There's like a disconnect.
It'd be the funniest thing when like I
she
hear
never sucked dick before.
it'd be the funniest thing when I hear women talk about how they got kicked out for like getting pregnant at 18 and they mama had them at 15. I'd be like, you don't got no empathy, big dog?
Like none.
Like my nigga. You definitely lived with your mama while you was raising this kid at 15. You're an ass. But you know what I mean, women mamas be their first ops a lot of the times. Or
Oh my
they
God.
they best friend in the entire world. Like there's no middle ground.
You're right.
I ain't never met a woman that was just like, yeah, my mama cool.
Shit, me.
There's a lot of niggas who daddies is like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my nigga. I love him. It's my nigga. My pops is that's my dog. Used to not always be like that. But it took turmoil for us to get really, really close. If there was no issues in between,
Something would be a little off.
yeah, it would just be my.
Like, all y'all got too much distance and not a real genuine relationship.
He would have just been my nigga because we're guys.
I don't want to be
And
around.
Yeah, okay,
and
yeah,
that's
you're right.
and that's also another reason I'm going into. And I be trying to help women with this. This is another reason why women don't have friends. Y'all be taking the friendships a little bit too serious.
Their relationship.
Y'all be dating these hoes.
Their relationship.
Nah, it's not.
I
though.
treat
You know what?
her
I
like a
completely-
fucking boyfriend.
I completely agree with you on
That's
that.
first off, that's gay as fuck,
'Cause I had
which
a
is
best
fine.
Well, no,
But
no.
you know,
On that.
you
I had
can't
best
do
friend
that.
for 12 years, and she literally would treat us like we her niggas.
Well, yeah,
That's
that,
gay.
That went to a different extent, but I literally
No,
like.
it didn't go to a different extent. She started to blur the lines.
Yeah, y'all do that.
Subconsciously.
But what are the lines? What are the lines?
You cannot be upset.
I know what happened, but
It
what
should
are the
not.
lines?
It should not bother you if your partner don't answer the phone 2 days in a row.
That's-
They're
I
busy.
told you
yeah.
that.
They're grown
I believe that.
motherfuckers that are busy. I've had homegirls that swore to God that I didn't love them anymore.
Yeah.
And they my partners. They have never tried me sexually. They were dead ass furious I'm missing phone calls. Like, you don't fuck with me? Like, what happened? And I'm looking at this bitch
Not
like,
48 hours. Fuck you. Yeah.
I'm looking at this bitch like I'm around hoes. I'm damn
I
sure
only
not finna
say
answer your
something
phone
if it
call.
was serious. Like, bitch, I had some tea and you ain't answer the phone. But I ain't
I
really
don't
mad,
give a
though.
fuck. I'm
I
living
ain't
life.
mad,
I feel
though.
like there's especially with that, like you got voicemail, you got text message. If it's really, really, really serious,
Post it on my story.
something, you know. Like
You
I
know,
can't read your mind.
Because
And that's where
But
the
you
too
can
serious
answer my
come from.
phone
You
call.
think I'm supposed to read your mind too?
You
Then-
can
Or
answer my
even-
phone call. though.
so you can be, and let me tell you this from a content creator, you guys, from a content creator. There's a lot of times where I can be on social media and I cannot be on my fucking phone.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, like a person. They don't like phones on the floors, but you can be on like a website. Sometimes they have Facebook Block or something like that. You know.
A lot of times they don't anymore, simply because of how much people are just working, doing their damn job, and are able to. Yeah, I don't let you be on. They don't give a
So
damn.
we went from kicking it damn near every weekend. This is my first time seeing you this year.
I know people that it seems like, just like it for people like me, it seems like I'm on social media 24 hours a day. You see what I'm saying? It seems like it because you will get posts from me in the morning. You will get posts from me midday. You will get posts from me at night, and you will get posts from me overnight. So it just feels like, goddamn, this nigga don't work, don't nothing. But in content creation, there's sometimes I'm at work on social media. Now that thing falls, it's fine. Sometimes I'm at work on social media. Or I'm only going to sleep for 5 hours. So 5 hours seems like you still up if you post 5 hours, go to sleep, wake up, and then post again. It doesn't really look like I went to sleep. It looked like I took a break, or I watched TV, or watched a movie, or something like that. So there's times where your friends may be able to be on social media, you call them, they can't answer. Shoot a text message, suck it the fuck up.
That just sounds very childish. To be mad because your friend don't answer.
But think if you treat your friendship like a relationship, you don't think it's childish.
Oh, I don't treat
you
it
think
like
it's
a,
sacred.
Not literally.
not that fucking bad, because that's weird. No offense.
But you want me to tell you why niggas never have that problem? Because you know how I made the joke? Yeah, that's gay. For niggas, that's a serious issue. Anybody like me telling you, yeah, you get upset because you had some tea you really wanted to tell me.
Unless the spot got hit and the nigga won't answer the phone.
At that point, he should be calling a different number, and if he don't answer then, that nigga is a knock. So that's a whole different situation. One, you calling the wrong phone, and two, you are op. So that's a complete. We're not gonna even go into that. All right, but like, I can take I got partners I haven't talked to in months. See them, and it's like I saw them yesterday.
Yeah.
Reason being because they grown and they're men, and it's I can't want to be in them niggas' lives that much. Goddamn, that's kind of gay. That, and as a nigga, you live in your life every day.
Hey, so question. How you feel about bros before hoes?
Bros before hoes is gay, but understandable. Like I know where the concept came from. It's a white people thing. Because white dudes completely change when they get in relationships and get married. Sometimes. So it's a situation where it became a big thing of, God damn, dog, the moment you start dating her, you stop coming hang out with the guys, you stop coming drink, you stop coming this, and that. It's bros before hoes. We were here first. Don't lose your friends over a woman not knowing if she's gonna be there forever. Bros before hoes with niggas. By niggas, I mean go ahead and bring that bag. Just go ahead and bring that. Bros before hoes when it comes to niggas, I'm not gonna lie. That shit a little gay. Reason I say that is cause it's like, you niggas don't be like on no camaraderie shit a lot of the times. Like,
Yeah.
these partners,
You niggas ain't
like,
got no hoes.
no, that and like it's niggas be low key jealous when it's like niggas. Like I know white dudes where it's just like kind of on some like in the black culture it's a serious thing, whereas it was more of a joke from what I know because I went to college with white people.
So black niggas take shit to extreme. Shit.
Well, it's in the sense of a nigga tell you bros before hoes whole time he's shooting at your bitch, whereas a white dude just wants you to come drink with him.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's the difference. Or he's mad that you got bitches and he don't, whereas the white dude is upset that you stopped getting on Call of Duty.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's like, why did you change yourself to go be with this bitch when you should be with her and it should be both of us? But the whole time, nigga might be like actually jealous of your
What
life.
if that nigga in love
I'm
with
really
you?
thinking about some
I've-
racial disparity here, only because you got gangbangers who get set up by people in the black community. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking on that level.
Well, yeah. And
They don't trust bitches. They don't even trust them.
nah, niggas is tender. Niggas don't even be getting niggas don't be getting, bro. Like it'd be different if niggas was getting set up by bitches that they've been with for 10 years. And you want me to tell you the ones that is getting set up by bitches that they've been with for 10 years? They've been cheating on the hoe for 10 years. With like her cousin or some shit.
That's true.
Like they find out they got a side
Facts.
like they find out they got a side baby or
It's
some
bros
shit.
over hoes, not bros over your girlfriend. Okay.
So it's like it'd be a situation. So if this bitch find out that you got a whole baby and a whole side family, and she knows some hood niggas that has always been beefing, always been shooting at her, and instead of telling you about the side baby, I'ma just get you robbed because I'm a hood bitch. You see what I'm saying? A regular woman will cry. I mean, it's fucked up. But how would a hood nigga react if he found out his bitch had another baby on him? He might.
I seen the movie.
You see what I'm saying? Nigga might do some. So,
That's right.
10 years.
So-
10 years.
niggas be acting like, yeah, but the bitch ain't finna set you up, you treating her right, bro. Now, if you being tender and you just met this bitch 2 days ago and she telling you come to O Block,
Exactly. You gotta be stupid.
I don't know what the fuck you want me
Telling you
to.
to come to 63rd.
That's true.
You pull a bitch from Dallas, she like, yeah, pull up on me at 2 a.m. off Illinois. The fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You don't go to the cliff at 2 a.m. and just look for a bitch? You deserve to get robbed. That's a lot. That's a lot different than, oh, okay, these hoes just gonna rob me because I'm a hood nigga. No, what kind of hood nigga are you?
A dumb one.
There's
Green as hell.
there's hood niggas that's just selling drugs out here. They just got to make sure they on defense. Then there's niggas that's robbing people.
Jack boy.
Them niggas, yeah, you might get set up by a bitch. Why? Because you done robbed some people and they looking for you and they found you. And they know you tender for dark-skinned thick bitches and they got a dark-skinned thick bitch that's a cousin. She gonna pretend to try to get some box.
I got a dark-skinned thick bitch as a cousin.
She don't even have to be that. She just gotta lie. You so tender, you gonna go to see if she telling the truth. Bitch could be a virgin. None of that matters. She gonna post one twerk
You
video.
gonna pop that pussy tonight.
She gonna post one. The only reason I know this because I've seen it in front of my face. She gonna post one twerk video on the story, knowing that you gonna do the hearts. The moment you do the hearts, she gonna hop in your inbox. Hop in your inbox and act like she ready. We waiting on you. We're chilling. We don't have to go nowhere. You're finna pull up on us. Bitch asks to go to dinner and bitch asks to smoke some weed. You're gonna bring all of your weed and all of your money.
Sure.
Cause niggas like they love the flex for the hoes, bro. So I'm gonna make sure, oh, okay, you wanna go to dinner, I'm not finna take this bitch no regular spot, I'm gonna bring my money. Oh, she wanna smoke, yeah, I gotta smoke them woods with her. So that's at least a 3-5 or more. I'm only gonna smoke one backwood.
Do you think it's the guys who never had anything that loves to show what they got?
I think it's the ones that never had no bitches, really.
Not even that. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Overcompensating.
No. It's TV. It's what you're taught.
They're groomed to be like this.
Like, think about it.
This sucks.
Because it's like, okay, let's just use the nigga that. Where the guards at? There should be another packet.
Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah, so that way you don't have to get off air. But hold on, wait, no, this is actually easy. Ugh. Ooh, that almost beamed you right there. Ooh, nah. Let's just say I missed on purpose. Let's just, if God is my witness, I missed on purpose, and I did not want to hit her with that. But it's a situation of this is how we were groomed. Take Lil Wayne. A lot of these niggas grew up on Lil Wayne. Bling bling, big tattoos, long dreads, shirt off, sagging pants.
Yeah.
And guess who was a lot of these bitches' favorite rappers growing up? So maybe if I look like that and act like that, I could get me some women. Because y'all didn't act like it was his rapping ability or his talent that made y'all want to fuck with him.
True.
It was his image. He was cute. This is what you wanted. Bling, gold teeth. So what do you want? So what do I do? I get gold teeth and I act like how he's rapping.
Yeah.
And do women like that? Some of them do. So maybe if I act as flashy as he does, it's gonna work. And then it'd be like, damn, yeah, okay, is it overcompensating for some niggas? Yes, but then there's also some hood niggas y'all know that act like this all day and they get bitches all day. Because for some niggas, that same flashy works. It just, for some niggas, it don't. They were taught the same thing, it just works different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people were taught to run, and then some people are Usain Bolt. It just works different. But if you're, I personally wasn't taught that way. I was raised by my father and just my father. So a lot of the times when it came to, first off, I didn't even know he had bitches till after I left his house. I just thought he wasn't fucking no hoes at all. Come to find out, he just didn't want to see. Yeah. Because what would that have done to his 2 young sons to see hoes in and out the house all day? I'm already a fucking gorilla monster. Think what I would be if that's what I saw from the jump. For most of my life, I was a nice dude that had the delusional perception on love that women actually want niggas to have. That all women are queens, and if they meet the right dude, that every woman is going to be perfect for them. You see what I'm saying? Right? When it's right. I know now that it takes more and less than that. But at the time, you see what I'm saying? It was just like, yeah, because that's how I was raised. I was raised to treat women right, treat them respectfully, and things like that. And it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, I curse a lot because my father curses a lot. You see what I'm saying? Bitches and hoes get used because, you know what I mean? It's words.
Yeah.
And people be upset. I don't give a fuck. All right. If you don't like bitches and hoes, you cannot watch Pimp Talk. You cannot talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, you missing out on some good ass conversation if a couple bitches, hoes, and niggas bother you. Okay. I'm only using the term. I use the term the hoes sexually. I use the term bitches when I don't know the motherfucking name, and I'm not. And it's like women or lady when it's specific. Like if I'm talking about one of you, of course, woman. Somebody walk in here.
Bitch.
Is the hoes in here? Cover your ears. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you see what, so it's one of those type of things. So it's more of people be all right. But see, there's certain niggas that can't walk around calling bitches and get away with it.
That's true.
And that's why niggas don't know what the fuck y'all want, cause y'all act like it's just this general thing, right? And then it be very, very specific for each woman. Like, it's not general at all. Like, not even close.
No, because if one of my gay friends call me a bitch, I'll be like, okay, yeah. But if the man I'm fucking and supposed to be loving call me a bitch, it's gonna be a problem.
Only in bed.
No.
I like it in bed.
Yeah, I think I can do it in bed too.
You little slut.
But
dirty
that's probably
bitch.
the only place too, cause no.
But even then, that's where bad habits get formed. Especially think about it, y'all fucking every day. So you get called a bitch every day, and then you get mad when he slip up when y'all at Walmart.
No, like I've never had that problem of someone calling me out my name.
I'm not really big on that.
I never had that problem. Outside of sex, I like that shit. I don't know.
Now see, I'm good at cursing around you. I will not curse at you. I will not be calling you no bitch, no fuck you. No, I will be on some what the fuck is you? How the fuck could you? I'll definitely talk around. It's definitely gonna be some curse words in there.
This is turn around those things.
Nah. It does recline though if you press one of the buttons.
One of the buttons.
I think it's that one. Look at that.
Oh, where you at?
This motherfucker.
I know, right?
First time in my motherfucking house, first thing she do is does this chair recline back
That is my friend. 'Cause
and
I did
then
the same
press
thing.
the button as far as it possibly could go so she could get maximum lean in my chair with a drink while I'm at work. That's great.
Alcoholic.
This is
beverage.
right. While I'm at work, this is how my co-hosts do me. They bring in new people. Thankfully, you've been giving us some insight. If you was just in this bitch quiet, and the first thing you fucking said to me on my damn show was what button does the chair? Well, I'd be like, all right, look.
You gotta go. Don't bring her back over here no more.
Them wooden chairs over there were great. Nah.
I'm enjoying this.
Nah, it's so that's why y'all gotta get on Twitter because I'm noticing it's been hard for me to get video guests because people are afraid of the camera almost as if they're
Cause you
unattractive.
bitches be ugly.
Yeah.
Which is like when people look at me and look at my hair, I'm confused as to how they saying that they unattractive when this shit on the top of my head looks ridiculous right now, and I'm gonna be on TV 5 times a week.
Well, that's just it. I'm just private.
And it's like, it'd be different. It's 2021. They can't even be like, oh, well, you're a guy. What the fuck that mean? I'm ugly out here in the streets. God damn it, and I gotta show people. And y'all just gonna sit here and not get on the camera? It's understandable, but I'm upset.
I completely understand. I'm just very private.
I used to be like that. Then I realized how the fuck I'm gonna be private and want to be in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too.
There's a dilemma there.
You know?
Yeah, an impact.
Beyonce.
Is used to not be private at all. That and
You know, so look.
She's private.
after the millions, or the fact that like both of her family members were successful prior to her getting rich, so it was a little bit easier for her to kind of segue into management. That's where you can be. That's where you can kind of seclude yourself. Like that's why The Weeknd didn't have to do interviews when he came out, because he's backed by Drake. His management team says words, then he goes do shows. Mm-hmm. Artists that got to get it out the mud by themselves. Perfect example, like a 21 Savage. He has 50 interviews, especially from him. Why? Because
shout out to Vlad TV.
he don't have exactly. He don't.
Vlad TV is the ops.
No, he's not. Vlad TV is a good interviewer. Because what Vlad does to hood niggas, I do to women all day, if you notice. I'm asking them all the questions that nobody's asking. I'm making it different.
He be like, so you shot a rob the guy in your song.
Did you shoot him?
Was that true?
Stinky leg. You know what I'm saying? Then he be like, what gun did you shoot him with?
Nah,
was the bullet a 22?
You want me to? Do you want me to tell you why he asked those type of questions?
He's the ops.
I'm gonna put you on game of why he asked those type of questions. Because the lyric of the song will be, I shot Pookie with a 22. You know what I do. Nice body flew. Then Vlad will be like, so there was a news report that said that there was a body that flew in the sky and was shot with a 22 caliber 2 days after this song came out.
And if you smart, you say that influenced my song because you know I write about my neighborhood and my surroundings.
You don't have right. You do not have to respond to that question.
But that question is opposite.
And honestly, it doesn't start off that way. It'll start off with, so, do you be living these lyrics or it's just kind of music? Nah, they know about me out here. Wait, what you mean they know about you out here? Nah, I'm about that. Nah, none of this shit is cap. So when you said that you shot Pookie in that last song, that couldn't be cap then, right? Then they looking around like, well, yeah, you know, it's just my art form. But you said none of this is art. You said that you said you out here. So that's like, how you mad that the nigga is literally just asking you the things that you have told the world already?
You shouldn't be asking no questions like that.
Cause like, why you don't put it out there?
Listen, cause this one dude, he was like, yeah, I got a court case, da da da. And I was like, my first thing was, what did you do? I said, he's like, man, it's some shit I don't want to know, bro. He say it's some shit I don't want to know. They tapping in.
How many people have gotten arrested based on Vlad?
I don't know. I've never looked that up. And
I don't think anyone's actually been arrested from a Vlad TV interview.
So, wait. Because, you know, Bobby Shmurda basically snitched on himself in his song them years ago.
Didn't basically.
Was it the song alone or was it the interviews after the song?
No, it was they didn't use the interviews in court. They used the song in court. None of his interviews, they used the parts where you was like, I shot nigga. He was a hot nigga. Then you named the spot where you shot him at, and then a body turned up there. Run the song back again? Okay, so he said the address was 23222. You know what we do? Okay, that was 23. He was found at 23224. So you walked the body 3 feet across the street and left him there. Nah, it's just a song. The nigga lawyer looking like, what you want me to do, dog? Like, the
How
evidence
you know
is right
this?
here.
Okay.
So,
Oh my god.
but again, shout out to Bobby Shmurda for not snitching and taking the same amount of time as his partner. That was a real nigga move. That was probably difficult to do.
That nigga living his best life now. Oh
Right.
my god.
Doing everything but making music.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He
well.
trying to live life. He said fuck them songs
I
right
mean,
now.
shit, why not?
He probably working his ass off right now.
You want me to tell you the part that's funny?
Excuse me.
Nobody was really like just jamming just Bobby Shmurda like albums. Like people was making it seem like Bobby Shmurda
I
had
thought he
like
just had that one song, right? He went to jail.
he had like 1, 2
I
songs.
don't
He had a few songs that was out.
A
Right.
few, really?
Yeah, exactly. So when people was like, man, I can't wait for Bobby Shmurda to get out and drop some heat. I'm like, what
It's
other
not
heat
gonna
could
be
he
the
have?
same. It's not gonna be the same.
The rest of his partners still in jail. They made the song good too. There was a lot of people in that video that ended up getting arrested. That was the fucked up part. It's like,
Oh my
God.
god.
That was the part that's funny. It's like, damn, like
Niggas.
if you go back and watch the hot nigga video, like 2 of them niggas got out. Bobby Shmurda and his other partner that got the same amount of time as him.
Who else is in jail?
A couple of niggas got right
Pooh
now.
Shiesty,
Yeah, what-
Fujiato.
Think he might be getting out soon.
Fujiato's getting out. He had license for his gun. I don't know why he's in jail on gun charges.
You don't know why he's in jail?
On gun charges.
I don't know.
But he has a
It's-
license for his gun.
It's black and priors. Let's not just use
And
black.
priors.
Yeah, black and priors. This is one thing I'm gonna say. Okay.
You
Yeah,
have strikes.
yeah, they be racist towards black people, and yeah, they gonna do the discrimination off how you look. But it's 2021.
Two.
It's 2022 now. Then you add a little bit more time. I done talked
That's
a
the
lot
year
of
they came
racist white cops out of not being racist, cause they don't think it's like it's only like 2-3 good niggers out here. Now they think it's like, it's probably like 200-300 good niggers out here, right? So they add an amount of niggas that they feel like is not. So I'm
Problematic.
yeah, I got dreads and shit. Sometimes I'll be in like gang colors, even though I'm not no gang or nothing like that. I just like bright colors and shit. The shit looks nice, right? I done talked myself out of getting arrested a few times. Having proper diction, and I'm black as fuck with drugs in the car that they probably could have smelled. You see what I'm saying? But I'm in this bitch, oh yeah, hey, how you doing, officer? I'm like, oh yeah, you remind me of my white neighbor. See? You probably were just speeding, weren't you? But you're heading home. Okay, let me get that license. Oh, this is an ID. It's not even a license. Okay, I'll let you off for the warning.
Out of getting ticketed and my car towed for me. I don't have a license. I don't have insurance.
Thank you.
And my sticker is out. And you op ass bitches get me in trouble. I
Y'all,
will shoot you.
let me tell y'all. So, I had a friend, she had warrants, she didn't have no insurance, no license plate, she didn't have no tags, registration, nothing. It was me and 3 other people. We all finna go to the movies. She get pulled up by the police and she just knew she was finna get ready to get a ticket, whatever. Tell me why all of them had their seatbelts on. I'm in the back seat. I didn't have not a seatbelt on, and I'm the only one that got a ticket. The only one.
If I ever got a ticket for not having a seatbelt on, I'd be really mad.
The only one in that ticket. I was in college. It was $369.74.
They
For
should
a
have charged.
for
They
not
should have
wearing
charged your ass $8,000 for not wearing that damn seatbelt. What is wrong with you?
They bullshit for that. I was
You
in
gonna
the
fly
back
out the
seat.
window.
I was in the back
Now
seat.
you just think
It's
how you almost flew
dangerous.
through my windshield
It's
in the back seat
dangerous.
when I hit them brakes.
I was in the back seat and they gave me this bitch had all the red flags right there and she didn't get not one ticket.
Why did
She
you
had a
slide your
seatbelt
seatbelt on when they came?
They would have known.
Because I did not know that people go to. I didn't know people got tickets for that.
Click it or ticket.
It was
It's a
like
thing.
2015.
That's a thing. It's been a
Click
thing
it or
since
ticket.
I've
It's
moved
been
to
a thing
Texas.
for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've never they never had.
You don't watch television?
Click it or ticket.
Yes.
If you are old enough to get a ticket and you sitting in the backseat trunk, whatever, without a seatbelt, they will hand you your ticket in your window.
I guess that I was most definitely unaware because everybody had on their seatbelts except me. I didn't think anything of it, and I'm the only one who got a ticket.
And the only way you would have been able to get away with it if you would have pretended to lay down.
And you know what's funny? No one ever says anything about the bitch that was driving with all the red flags. It's so funny. Every time I tell the story, no one says anything.
Why your ass didn't have no seatbelt
Yeah, why?
on?
Exactly.
She was at least being
But
safe.
listen, motherfuckers
Exactly.
skate
It's
because I was
crazy
just
to
about to
me.
say I kept my car. I didn't get nothing, and I came up with a
That's crazy.
bullshit ass story, and
always
I
do
drove
something.
away. He followed. My lights was out. That's why he stopped me.
That is
He
crazy.
drove me to my destination. He drove behind me to my destination and drove off. I did not get a ticket. I did not
You
get
lucky
shit,
he
and I'm
did
driving
not-
illegal.
You lucky he did not sexually
I guess
assault you.
everybody in Texas just have a
That shit's
a
scary.
ID.
What you mean
Yeah,
a police
I-
officer followed you the way you was
Because my
going?
lights wasn't on, so he was being my back lights. He like, I was literally like, I
Nah,
had to
that
turn.
shit's. I don't
hit
trust
the corner,
police enough for
and I
that.
was in there.
That shit's scary.
Listen, that nigga did not give me a ticket, and I drive illegal as fuck.
You just
Most
let you
definitely
just
do.
whatever he
I
was
was
saying.
blessed.
Yeah, whatever he was saying, I just would have been like, oh my god.
Yes, sir. That nigga wanted me to buy him some McDonald's. I would have, okay.
Oh my.
That was
The
that
fuck?
was about like 6. I don't know. But that was like 6-7 years ago, and I'm still like.
Pissed. So, well, how she
So
get
do
away with
women
all them
dislike
tickets?
police like the same way like niggas do?
Oh no, that's not true.
You don't dislike police like
I
that?
do.
That's not it. That's not it. It's not that I don't dislike police. I just know that since I'm a woman, it's different for us. It's just a little different for us. Not saying that, because they still racist as fuck, regardless.
Right.
But it's most definitely different for us. Like,
That's fucked up.
niggas, I know, but niggas, even when you ain't doing nothing wrong.
I'd have been arrested a couple times. Yeah, it wasn't that
Even
big
when
deal.
you ain't
Yeah.
doing nothing wrong, you still kind of tense up, whatever. But with a woman, it's just like, okay, this is a white cop. I know his fetish and his phobia is a black cop.
Ain't no fucking way she just said this.
Now,
Fetish
if this
and
is
phobia.
if this is a black cop, good.
If she a black
Maybe
female
because
cop,
they
she
go
might just
hard on-
arrest
they
you.
go
just
Oh
hard
yeah,
on-
females are different. They're like female dogs. They're a little harder.
How do you feel about
That
police?
bitch don't give a fuck.
At all.
Have
She
you had
would've
any
told
bad
my shit.
experiences?
No, I just get tickets all the time. I don't get let go.
I be getting tickets a lot. I be getting tickets like whoa.
But that's
Tickets
what it
is my
is.
shit.
Black women are fetish and phobias. I had a sugar daddy in college, and I ain't even. I kind of feel like, because I got natural hair. I just always felt as a protective style. So, like when I was messing with him, he would always like, oh, he would say shit. He wouldn't say nothing disrespectful, but he would say shit like, like the Nubian ebony goddess, like shit.
Oh,
How dare him?
You know,
Okay.
like, oh my
That's
God.
disgusting.
Like,
Right.
And so, like, one day I told him, like, you ain't gotta say that, but it was just like, he was just, I don't know, sometimes I have to say it because I kind of have like an apprehension against y'all. And I was like, but you like us. So when
Anybody that calls a black woman Nubian, I assume is racist.
it's so racist.
What the fuck you using?
Black people call black
I
women
don't like
Nubian.
that shit. I don't like
weird.
what the fuck you call somebody Nubian. What the
I
fuck
feel like
you
you're
do?
a colorist.
Fuck
If
you-
you're black and you're doing that, I feel like you're a colorist.
No, somebody new. Okay, so I got some questions. You not
Either
on.
way.
You not on camera, and you have not said your name, so I can ask you whatever I would like.
Of course.
So
His voice is distinctive though.
so this sugar daddy,
Mm-hmm.
was you giving sugar out?
Yes.
How old were you?
I was 19 or 20.
How old was he?
He was 52. He was my professor. But he started being my sugar daddy after I passed his class that semester.
Smart. Smart.
You live my life.
right, goddamn.
I need
Allowance?
tuition paid. Shit.
Allowance, or was he just paying tuition?
Tuition and allowance. It wasn't even like an allowance, honestly.
It was like you had this fucking card and
I did. And let me tell y'all, he had like the card that don't even have numbers on it. I feel like in a way,
I don't know.
I don't know if some people was, I don't know if people believe in this, but I feel like in a way he had like some ties to the Illuminati or maybe some kind of hierarchy, like
A
high
cult.
ass. I don't like to use that word because cults are
He probably was just in a white person fraternity.
fucking cult.
something, but like he didn't even have no goddamn numbers on that card. Like people, are like, I got a platinum card, and he didn't have shit on that card. It was clear as fuck. It was clear as fuck, and he had a lot of money. Teaching was not his first occupation.
And professors made nice money.
He was a businessman.
It depends on the professor. Like, a lot of times, professors, they'll do amazing shit. Then they'll be like, okay, let me teach you about all the amazing
I'm not
shit.
gonna lie. The only reason I mess with him is because he's my sociology professor, and I love to learn about people and cultures. And so he piqued my interest anyway.
Is he fine?
He was fine as fuck.
Okay,
To be old,
see?
he was fine as fuck to be old and white. Like, he smelled good. He always had like
He
little
was white.
cufflinks
He
and stuff.
had white to me.
What's the nicest thing he got you?
So interesting.
Have you?
Master of the Game by
I'm-
Sidney Sheldon.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna read you
I like
today.
reading.
I'm scared.
Master of the Game by Sidney Sheldon, and that was, I don't know, it was kind of a game changer to see how people act in business and in family. Cause you know, white people kill each other with life insurance and shit. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it was just the thought of him doing that. You know, other people like Gucci bags, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with liking materialistic things. However, I'm not like that. So when he got me that book, I was like, oh, like, you're a sapiosexual. That's what I like. You know, I like people who think like me. I like people.
Okay.
That was the nicest thing anybody has ever done for me, honestly.
I think I done asked them to this already. I ask you,
Knowledge.
if you were to put a number on it, it doesn't have to be strictly cash, but based on like things that may have been gotten for you in the duration of like a relationship or things like that, how much do you think that box is worth?
Oh my god. Oh my god. He asked this question.
It's crazy how I've never had a woman get offended by that question because of the way I ask it.
Because
No
there
nigga
is
could
a
ask
price-
that question.
There is a price, and it don't have to be money, but there's a price for
And
it.
that's why I asked it in that way. I asked it in a way to kind of shape it. It doesn't necessarily have to just be, okay, you gave some box up and he gave you this amount. But if you were to put a number on it, how much do you think that box is worth?
Probably a little bit under 200 or 100 grand. Only because of the tuition. I done had a car bought for me.
What kind of
Rent
car?
paid.
Rent paid is like, that's water. That's...
Well, that's
Depending
still
on how
counts,
much
right?
your rent
No, I mean,
Shit.
it counts, but like, yeah, that's... I done heard that so many times on this show, like...
Yeah.
Rent paid is like one of the ones that's almost like every single woman on here when I asked, it was like, okay,
Investments
at
made
least
by
rent paid.
businesses, all
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
You
shit, I
are-
ain't gonna even lie. That rent though.
I think that might be the biggest number I've heard, and tuition probably is the reason.
Yeah, tuition and the things that I like. Like shoes and, you know, the designer don't mean that much to me. Again, if that's your thing, cool, whatever. That's
Where
fine.
did you go to school?
Lamar
Degree.
University.
Lamar?
In Beaumont.
Okay.
Lamar University. Like, I ain't gonna lie, whatever you like, but the thing is, it's like, I'm the type of person that like my necessities, I like my needs taken care of first. So you're not finna get the regular, oh, I need my hair and nails done, he good for me, you know, you're not finna get that, oh, he took me to the crab shack. That's not what I need. I get that on my own. If you feeling generous, cool. But my
You just gave me
necessities-
about 3 questions to ask you.
yeah, like if my necessities are taken care of, that's what I really I focus on, because I feel like stepping stones is what I need you to take care of for me. Like, to help me out. Shit.
Yeah.
Like, I ain't
Hell
gonna
yeah,
be
that's
down
the
there,
smartest
done.
thing, because they always cracking jokes with it be serious. They be
And
like,
then-
what you gonna do with that ass, but you ain't got no couch.
It's a
You gonna sit on the
transactional
floor?
relationship. I don't use men for their money.
You gonna sit on the
But
floor?
shit, if you talking about you can pay for this, whatever, if you feeling generous, I just want you to know I'm not too proud to beg. Here.
Was you
Always like
was
that.
you in control of that situation, or did he pull up on you?
He pulled up on me.
So it was a lot of learning that came from the whole aspect from you.
We still talking about the professor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar daddy, whatever.
The reason I'm asking is because I wanted to know if at 19, 20 you was already on game that much, because then I would have had other questions to ask you. But it's in the sense of, okay, he pulled up on you, and there was a lot of learning that came from
Yeah.
that then shaped a lot of the future.
I knew about that type of stuff, but the thing is, it was the difference between escort service and prostitution. I'm a little drunk right now. I'm tipsy, okay. I had a roommate who was into prostitution. when I start doing that in that business, all I had to do was the escort service. Standard of beauty so therefore she had to use.
Yeah, she had to go. She
Yeah.
had to go a different direction.
I didn't have to use it. I really just used it to spring
Funniest
spring
thing-
the deal.
Funniest
You know?
thing is she didn't even have to go in that direction. She
She
just
didn't.
she ain't had proper management.
Yeah, she did, and so
Not proper, man.
and like with us,
Damn,
like we
that
already
sounds
had
so
a
bad.
relationship. We
Yeah.
already had a relationship, and me personally, I'm not the type to kind of be mousy and not. Okay, well, let me see what he do. I'm gonna tell you what I want, and if you can't give it to me, that's completely fine. I'm not gonna down you or whatever, but we're just not gonna work because that's not what I want. However, if I want it and you can give it to me, that's fine. That's why I be saying like it's not. I need a man who can do what he. No, that's fine. If you are willing to do that, good. I'm not gonna talk down on you because you don't do it. I'm just gonna find somebody else to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it.
In your opinion, what do you feel is the thing that keeps women from making those kind of steps? Because they will definitely have sex recreationally, and they will have sex quote unquote transactionally when they don't necessarily like a man but feel like he's done enough for them to quote unquote earn it. So where do you think is the disconnect to kind of take it to maybe just that step further?
They don't know what they want, or they don't know how to ask for what they want. That's it. I promise you, that is it. That is all. I promise.
So what you telling the people is just ask.
Yes.
Like literally.
Just ask because. Okay, you know how men like to, in a way, kind of tell on themselves. Like you will say some shit like, "Oh well, he's finna sit up here and spend this on me," and they be like, "I'm not finna spend no $600 on no meal, whatever." In a way, he kind of tells it on himself. In a way, he probably just don't want to spend $600. I feel like if you just ask him, if he got the money, he will. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
If he got the money, he will.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily mean he don't have it. You got a lot of men who don't give a fuck about treatment. They don't give a fuck about showing you what's in their bank account. They don't give a fuck about telling you about no house equity, no 401k. They don't give a fuck about shit because they ain't got to prove nothing to you. But you got a lot of men who, I said this earlier, they overcompensate and they just won't they want somebody. And you got a lot of females, not like me, but I got a lot of friends like this. Shit, if you're feeling generous, I'm going to test your nuts. You get what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm going to do. It just depends on the type of man who have it or the type of man who wants to get it. That's why I be telling people, like, it's not hard. It's really not hard. Regardless if you ugly, pretty, it's all about confidence, ass, man. And my voice is already in the tone.
Sexiness.
You know, so it's just like, okay, I got that assertiveness, you know. But me personally, what I want is what I want. So if I feel like I can get it, I'm going to ask. If I feel like I can't get it, I'm still going to ask. It's just about confidence.
It's just a
All right.
question. Shit, you can say
So
yes or no.
before I go into my point, for all of the people that are going to watch this episode that have watched all of my previous episodes, we are not saying no names, but this is the type of voice that I have been talking about. On all of these episodes, okay, that high-pitched shit be annoying. All right, when you got that Beyonce, when you got that Rihanna, that's the one.
Oh my god.
He's so annoying.
This one.
Magnifique. All right,
Just
but
kiss.
but this is one of the things that I am gonna ask. Now that you done kind of transitioned over, is fucking recreationally a thing that happens anymore?
Yes, it still happens. You talking about with sugar daddies?
No, in general, like with regular niggas.
Yeah. Sex is natural.
No, I mean obviously, but you know that I
But-
know some that don't
What if
outside
the
of work.
people
It's
you
not.
have sex with, all of them benefit you? Is that not transactional?
That's what I was asking. Like, is there anybody that you fucking
Like,
right now
oh,
where
that
it's
you
not
don't benefit
it's
from.
not transactional at all? It's just he think you look good, you think he look good, and the sex is good. Y'all fucking.
No.
Wow.
I loved her face.
The face you made was like I don't even know if that's like you made like does that happen like
No, not at all. And again, that is not for everybody. That is just for me only because I come from a toxic family to where My mother never really spoke up, and my daddy was a manipulative narcissist. So
That's what happens when you give somebody that kind of power over you,
So I
unfortunately.
learned to speak up, and I feel like whatever I want, look, y'all, I only got one life. Let me tell you. And I'm 25. Look at me. Yes, I have a lot of confidence. I don't think I'm all that whatever cool. If I do, cool. My thing is, whatever you want, you have to speak up for it. If you cannot get that from a certain person, you are not obligated to stay there. And then you got motherfuckers who want to like keep you in a box, to say a little bit. You get what I'm saying? But you have to be who you are. I said no so confidently because there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
Everything can be transactional. I was just asking.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And then like you got people who be like, oh, is this the right answer, the wrong answer? No, it's completely based off of you as your own person. You got some people who like to fuck for free. Like, that's cool. That's you.
Now it makes sense that the sugar daddies, every once in a while, if it's like a pleasure thing, I'm gonna hit them up and be like,
no
okay.
one fucks their sugar daddy.
That comes from a girl. That comes from a woman who, again, is overly independent, and I have literally got my own shit. I can name everything in my house, every piece that costs whatever that I got by myself at one point in my life. You get what I'm saying? So if I'm fucking you, and I'm 25. And you are a man I'm supposed to be with. You're a man. You are supposed to be a provider. I don't care what nobody say. You're a man. You're supposed to be a provider. And if I am with you, you're going to contribute. That's it. That's all. That's just me though. Again, that's people who can fuck for free. That's cool. Not get shit out of it. Whatever. Cool. That's fine.
It just be the judgment when people be like, oh,
but if I'm sitting up here doing everything for myself, and you're not contributing, I'm not finna sit up here and complain about it, because that's one thing I hate. I hate when people be like, man ain't shit, or bitches ain't shit, and you're allowing this. No, just get what you want. Get what you need out of somebody. If they're for you, they will do it. Same with you, because it's about give and take. It's about like it's a seesaw. Like people be trying to do that whole he need to do everything for me. No, it is completely beneficial. That's how you thrive. It's about alchemy. You give, I give, we grow.
It's funny because I think exactly like she does, and they call me a pimp and a monster. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's just
you
like
already know why. It's fucking reflecting. Like,
it's just like, okay, well, so if you gonna fuck with me, you gotta come here and contribute. Is that an issue? I apologize. Cooking and cleaning is not contributing to a pimp. Reason being, because I can cook and clean in my own shit.
I need my nigga to handle
The pimp, okay? Like,
I can cook and clean in my own shit. So cooking and cleaning ain't contributing in my shit. Alright? And if you're gonna be in my shit, then there's certain things that come with being in my shit.
period.
Now,
That's it.
the one thing that I'm doing differently than you, sometimes the hoes be thinking I'm cute and we just be fucking. Like, that happens sometimes, okay? Because, hoes be thinking I'm cute. But a lot of times that ain't gonna go no further than that.
Yeah.
The reason I can't do no relationship with a lot of these women is because, one, they don't have no personality.
Oh, yeah.
Two, they don't cook well enough. And three, I've seen how their house looks, so ain't no way that they say they cook clean. How you cook clean and you finna be in my house and talk to me and shit, not been in your house and this whole ain't?
Oh, yeah, you ain't cooked.
Cooked or cleaned.
Like, I see that you ain't clean. And I done taste your cooking.
So you supposed to sit in my house.
Your chicken was
So
not
you
busted.
supposed to sit in my house for the rest of my life, and you can't entertain no friends because you don't have any?
Yeah. What you gonna do? Get on my nerves?
Hell
Ain't enough pussy in the world, big
That.
dog. I'm telling y'all right now. Ain't enough pussy in the world. And I'm not telling y'all, I'm telling the masses, but y'all right here. There is not enough vagina in the world to keep a nigga for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Period. There's not enough. First off, this is just me. I don't even be fucking like that. I got a good 2 to 3 sessions about 3 to 4 times a week. Right? I could weigh ass the fuck out about 3-4 times a week. If you want this to be a 7-day-a-week thing, you finna be upset a couple of these days.
Yeah.
You finna be upset. I be
If you're
tired.
not gonna go 100%, don't do it at all.
Exactly. So you finna get about 3-4 days out of that.
Yeah.
Okay? If you
Yeah.
want 3-4 good, you either want 3-4 good days or 7 bad days. Make a decision. This could be some great days.
I'll take a 4.
Now, when I tell you these finna be some great days, great, wonderful,
It's
imagine.
amazing.
Well, you can take the little 4-day break, you know, to get you riled up about the
So I
next
have to
three.
ask a man, what keeps a man?
All right. So honestly, from what I've studied, because I'm not just gonna go off just me, because just me
Right.
is one person. So from what I've studied and what I've noticed, a lot of times, niggas be like madly in love, and then the woman doesn't take advantage of that. Sounds weird, but I preach that the nigga gotta be in love more for the relationship to work. Reason being, because a lot of times women want a nigga to fund the relationship.
Yeah.
I love you more than you love me to pay for that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna spend my money if you love me more than I love you. Because then if I love somebody else more than I love you, I'm gonna go pay for that. Because why am I paying for this if I love that more?
True.
Then why don't you leave this for that? The motherfucker stay and go get
Nigga, you here. And it's expensive.
I hate you.
What the fuck? You here as fuck. And it's like, damn.
But if the shoes were flipped, we would leave. We would leave you.
Yes, and that's why niggas act as if women are colder than men. Men don't leave for shit. If you notice, we will cheat until you leave because we're not trying to hurt you like that. That's why we lie
That is the
too.
weirdest shit. It's better
That's
to
why
leave
we
than
lie,
cheat.
too.
Okay, it's better for me for your ass to leave.
Then
Maybe.
cheat. It's gonna hurt regardless. If
Exactly.
it's gonna be some pain, I'd rather be
Yes,
a band-aid rip than a fucking
that's
stab.
why
Men-
we're lying. Like, at what point does lying to you make sense? Do you know what the fuck lying to you is for? You never to find it. What the? Why do women be assuming?
But if you
What
don't
the
want to
fuck,
be
y'all?
here, if you don't want to be here and you want to be over there where
We
you're paying
want
for
to
shit,
be here. If the
no,
niggas,
if you
no,
love
the
that more.
honestly, the niggas that I'm telling you right now, the niggas that will leave you are the ones that stop loving you and or start paying for some. They'll leave. When a nigga cheating, that's like, okay, go and work at Burger King and you work at McDonald's. It's like, I know I'm not supposed to be doing this. I know that I'm not supposed to be eating a Whopper. Like, but I'm alright. You know what I mean? Let me try something else. Okay, I love McDonald's. I work here. Let me try something else. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times it just be
That's
because
some funky bullshit.
because think about it. There is three distinctive women in this room right now. You can only see one, and you're only gonna see one, unfortunately for you guys. Fortunate for
He
me.
keeps harping on that. We're sorry.
Better a day, it's gonna happen like that. But there is three distinct women in this room. Oh my goodness. There's another distinct woman in the other room, since she looked at me as if she wasn't in here, okay? And they're all completely and utterly different.
From looks
To
down.
personality, to everything.
voice.
Literally down to the voice, to the things that they like to watch on TV. So if I'm with one, and this is 92% of the shit that I like, then you got 4% and I could go try it without the 92 finding that out. Why wouldn't I go to 96%?
Why the fuck would? How are you getting 96%?
Not the 80-20 rule.
Right.
It's
Somebody else broke that down to me when I was younger.
It's not even, and the worst part is people use the quote unquote 80-20. Sometimes it's like a lot more than that. Sometimes it'd be like 98.
But it's always
Two.
for the most part, it'd be a fucking decrease though. It's you never gain. You always decrease.
It don't matter about that. Like,
Why does it not matter?
because you're not supposed to find out.
That's a man thing that we would never
Like,
understand.
Right.
That's the thing. As a nigga, we assume as the conqueror, as the
What are
all
you
of this shit.
conquering?
No, what I mean, but as the conqueror, as the all of this shit, we are the alpha, and how niggas like to use those terms, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can outsmart you, motherfuckers.
I'm most definitely a Sigma female.
I think that.
Duh.
Thank
That's the
you,
point.
dear.
That's the point. That's the point I was making. And no nigga is going to instinctively think that a woman will be able to outsmart them. So with that,
That is
I'm
the
gonna add.
best thing ever.
I'm gonna add exactly that.
Underestimation.
Exactly. So I'm gonna at least try.
Yes.
And then
That
if
should
it,
be so fucking funny.
But
The
with my
niggas that
partner,
get-
it's about partnership, not ownership. I never want to show too much dominance with a man.
That's where a lot of I haven't cheated a whole bunch of relationships, but what I have, especially early on when I was younger, it was because the bitch didn't really make me feel like I was the man in the relationship.
But the thing is, we're never taught to leave. We're taught to hold on to that and cheat if you are not happy.
Which
Leave.
is funny because
Leave,
women
and it's
cheat
like the
so
only-
much more.
The only
I
way-
mean, no, y'all
It's
leave
like the only
more
way
too.
niggas. The only way niggas. I respect niggas for is if we cheat, they leave. That like it is not a huge percent of niggas that try to fix that shit and work it out like we do. You know what I'm saying? Like how we're taught to suffer to get
Because
love. Like them
we-
niggas leave. They love themselves. They fucking leave.
Well, it's because we are taught to tolerate literally everything else.
But my thing is.
That's what
That shit is so painful that niggas will actually leave you, but you cause that same pain that you can't deal with. That's what
niggas can't deal with what we can.
blows my mind. You would cause that pain,
But
but you
it's
don't.
funny.
But you will leave because you don't like that. But you want to feed me all the
but-
bullshit for me to.
but let me-
I can't. It drives
But
me
let
crazy.
hold on, wait. But let me circumvent that. Whereas, okay, a woman is taught to stay after cheating, and a man just wired can't do it, right? But think about all of the things, quote unquote, that are in a woman's natural personality that a man is taught to tolerate. That if a man had those traits, you would look at this nigga as if he's a bitch, and you would never stay in a relationship. It's literally the circumvent things. Okay, y'all are taught to stay for cheating. We are taught to deal with women, handle women. So we're taught to deal with everything else. If she's petty and she be nagging and she may not listen to you at all, we are taught to just kind of tolerate that. But if she's already doing all of that, if she then cheats, what you want me to, bitch? And I'm paying for it, and I'm spending money, bitch. Goddamn.
Bitch, yeah, you told him my mixtape sucked.
So, and that's why there are niggas that will stay with a woman who is, like, that's why it'd be like escorts with regular boyfriends. Because that is a lot different than, bitch, ain't no way I'm dealing with your shit and you're giving a positive to somebody else and spending my money.
Yeah.
I have to leave. A lot of women are okay with staying when there's a
I'm
house
so
that's
jealous
getting
of
paid
that
for.
standard with men. I just wish it was so easier for us to leave. Like you motherfuckers, wait. You motherfuckers are manipulative.
have you
Like,
been
you
you gay, right?
No, I don't really. I've never had
She's
a girlfriend though.
Oh, okay, yeah, try that.
I've never had a girlfriend, but I already know because I don't want to deal with my shit. Like, bitch, is that my skirt? I don't want to do that. No.
That's what it
Motherfuckers
is.
will manipulate so bad. You know what? You know what I've been through. You know what happened to me. You know I love you, and we just melt for that shit. And I'm so jealous that niggas don't give a fuck and they will leave. I'm so jealous of that. I want it. I want that trait.
Well, I
To
mean,
just leave when the motherfucker fuck up.
Oh, I got that.
well, I mean, niggas.
When I want to leave.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
thing. You think that niggas they just leave the moment you fuck up. No, they leave the moment you cheat. Women fuck up constantly.
That's what I mean, cheat. That's what I'm talking about. Cheating. Fucking up. You ain't fuck up.
So y'all really can't handle a little shit?
It's because of all of the other shit.
I know it.
Because y'all can't handle the other shit. Or the cheating. Y'all might be able to stay for the cheating because y'all not getting the other shit. This nigga your peace. This nigga your protector. This nigga your provider. This nigga your best friend because you don't got no friends. This nigga paying all of your bills. And this nigga's the father to your kids, but he like other hoes and you can't deal with it.
Yeah.
But
Sounds about right.
meanwhile, this bitch nags me. This bitch doesn't really help me around this house, and the only thing this bitch can do for me is take care of kids. Meanwhile, I'm doing that as well, because we're not talking about deadbeat dads. We're talking about fathers, right? So just like you raising this motherfucker, I am too, and going to work. But you're not cheating on me. Hold up. And I gotta deal with you every motherfucking day, all day, because you don't have no fucking friends. And you don't like me going round mine.
Who didn't have friends?
It's because I've asked this enough times. Like, I thought it was just one time when I went viral asking women, when I said women don't have friends, I went viral 4 different times with women agreeing. Oh, well, women just be tripping. Oh, well, women is hoes. And, oh, well, women be backstabbing. And I've never just, it'd be like 2-3 women, like, kind of in the corner, like, well, me and my homegirls be lit. She be getting frowny faces and sad faces. Well, you lucky. Goddamn, must be nice. I'm like, shit, don't start bullying her.
I say this all the time. A lot of bitches that scream they don't have friends be the problem. They be the problem.
It be
Most
I be
definitely be
saying
the
I don't
fucking
got
problem.
friends.
They most definitely.
She
be
right here.
But for the most,
Not
My
everyone.
cousin. I just
Not-
met her
Yeah,
today.
we just met her.
Oh, just see, that's wild. That's wild.
Not everyone, but
That's
most
wild.
of the
Most-
time,
no,
if you
most
can't
of
have
them.
a genuine relationship or just connections with different people,
it's something you do.
because I'm a very private person, but I know how to be sociable, and I ain't gonna even lie. A lot of times people adopt me.
I got
Introvert.
partners.
People adopt the hell out of me.
A friend told me it's like psychology. The people that are reclusive to themselves and are anti people are so drawn to them because they're not in your face. They're not trying to be the light, but they wanna see your light. They wanna find your light.
Yeah,
And
they
that's
wanna-
why
I
they
be
be in your
trying to
face.
have a spotlight on everybody else. You know.
Sometimes that's another place where people fuck up at. Why I gotta be an extreme? Why I gotta I'm either in the spotlight or I'm in the darkness. I'm
That's a
outside.
little balance. Yeah.
I'm outside. Sometimes it's sunny. Sometimes it's not. I don't gotta just be in the spotlight and it's just hot all the time on my face. It's dark sometimes over here. And I'm over here by myself. But sometimes the sun is out and I'm with everybody. And it gotta be a balance. It gotta be a middle ground. And social media makes you think that no one has a middle ground, and it's not social media's fault. Stop blaming social media for the way that you interpret it. Y'all don't blame your pastor for the way you interpret the fucking Bible. That's not their fault. That's your fault.
Most definitely dissect that. yourself.
Okay, you looking at these people on social media
But
flexing
there's
and
zombies,
assuming that they
literally-
flexing.
If Ari wears purple lipstick, I'm wearing purple
That's
lipstick.
right. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like-
alpha female and the beta female, but I be feeling like I'm more of a sigma because it's just like I'm alpha, but I can be behind the scenes. You know.
I don't.
I don't even claim to be an alpha, but people follow me, and I be
Most
like, shoo
definitely
shoo,
not.
shoo shoo, shoo shoo.
I don't think.
I don't want to be a leader for real. I be a goddamn omega by myself.
I don't think it makes you a beta male or a female to understand that you may not be cut out for a leader role.
Yeah.
I only feel like the beta comes in when you let other people dictate your role for you.
Exactly.
So if you could be a beta male because niggas always force you to lead and you have no choice on it as well.
Question. So, say you in an alpha position, right? You're in the position, but you're a beta because you're letting someone else influence you, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is that person influence you? Where are they?
You can be an alpha in the background. Because
But how do alphas be in the background? They're alphas.
what does Steven Spielberg look like?
Don't fucking know. You're right. You just made a point. Yeah. Click right when you said
I
that.
was thinking about Stephen Hawking. I was gonna say, what is
You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that...
But a long bridge with his nose.
Another director, the nigga that directed the Batman movies and the Transformer movies. What does Michael Bay look like? You see what I'm saying?
He's there behind the scenes.
You can run shit. You can be an alpha, and you don't necessarily have to run shit to be an alpha. You can be in the background and still be an alpha male. A
That's what I
beta,
like then.
a beta gets their role determined for them unwillingly.
Or they fight for the fucking spotlight, and it's annoying.
That's the thing. They're not fighting.
Yeah, they're going after spots that because they don't know. So okay, I think the spotlight is me because I seen someone else with the spotlight, so I'm gonna try. That's some beta shit. Okay, you study yourself, you learn yourself, you know what you are. All right, I'm a mixture. People think I'm funny, so it brought me out. to the daytime. That's fine. So it brought me out to the daytime. Before then, it was just songwriting and background shit. But I was choosing where I wanted to go. And that's exactly how it has to be. Because if you're not doing, and that's where a lot of people that kind of, that fall into that social media celebrity trap, they beta themselves. Because they're looking at these people with money, and they assume because they got money and status that they're alpha, and that makes them above where they at. And I don't have money or status on
And
them.
a lot of them are
So you're musically inclined?
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that after this.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about that after this.
Alrighty.
But yeah, it's unfortunate sometimes that people don't ever get the opportunity to show themselves because they feel as though what they have to present isn't enough already, so they give up immediately.
If Rihanna had felt like that, we wouldn't have Fenty. And let me say, she got some great products, and I don't even.
She got a great forehead. Like,
I'm
I'm watching her grow into that forehead from like it being way back here, and it just kind of slowly
Alien,
over the
baby.
years just seemed to just, and then after a while just pow. It's like,
Alien.
wow, perfect. Word them hands like that on Pimp Talk. Just butter and shit, huh? Just molasses on them hoes, huh? Damn. Randy Moss would be ashamed of you. Let's try again. Take two. You sure? No, this is what you wanted to do, right? No, we're here. No, we're here. You're on live. You're on live. We're already live. So now we're doing this. Look at you. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Always.
But yeah, it's going to be one of those things forever. I appreciate you guys for answering all of my questions. You see what I'm saying? Candidly. Because a lot of times people be getting on this. I might have to start just putting people in the side. Because a lot of times people be getting on the show. They don't be wanting to talk. They be trying to smile. If I see one more bitch hop on my show and fix her hair like this, about 4-5, then she say something else, and it's just like, it's fine. It's right.
She's
Yeah.
not going to be
But you not
herself,
on
and she's
camera.
not going to really just answer the question because she's too busy worried about that.
Right. They gonna have to sit off camera. Okay. You're just gonna have to sit. Be like, because every time I ask, they be like, oh, am I finna be recorded? Then they can just take an extra hour.
That's how I feel when somebody asks me to sing. I ain't gonna sing. I have to
That's
build
what
up
I
my
feel.
existence and shit.
When people ask me to rap, bitch, I'm not a show monkey. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, the camera ain't nothing scary. It's actually a lot easier to talk to than people. And I'm good at talking to people, but that's way scarier than talking to the camera. I can do this all
I
day.
feel like I'm the opposite. Like, I want to catch so many moments of me just fucking talking on camera. You know what I'm saying? But if I put my phone in front of my face, I'm gonna look.
That's where
Weird.
that's where you fuck up at. That's why this is important. You put it on something so where you can still.
I'm
You
just
know
saying,
what I
I feel
mean?
like it's not organic as somebody recording me and I do some weird ass shit.
This is how you get out of that. It's gonna sound weird, but like that first 30 minutes, you gonna not be yourself at all. That second 30 minutes, you gonna start to forget, and it's right there. That after like 2 hours, you got to just have it there. You'll start to realizing that you can. It's just a piece of plastic with your face on it. There's nothing there. You see what I'm saying? It's nobody judging you. It's nobody that can reach out and touch. It's just the camera. And then you just start to being yourself in front of that bitch. Yeah, you just gotta like set it somewhere one day and just go about your day in your room.
I'm gonna try, but you know what I'm saying? You catch me outside, I'm singing, where's my super suit? You know, I hold it, but you're not gonna catch that on camera.
You're better on Pimp Talk than I would imagine you are.
That's because
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. I'm not by myself. I'm with my friends.
So
I'm
you
with people
said-
that already know I'm weird.
Make sure we talk about you being musically inclined. You songwrite?
I do
Yes.
a lot of
What
songwriting.
do you write
Yes.
about?
Well, everything.
What do you like to write about most?
What do I like to write about? Honestly, I'm a I do a lot of fun music. You see what I'm saying? If I'm doing R&B, I like to write about being in love. I don't like to write a whole lot of fuck that bitch.
So you're generally happy.
Yeah, I have never written a heartbreak song in my life for myself ever. Like my most
I can do that.
my most popular, most streamed song is me writing a love ballad to a blunt.
Hey.
That was
Mary
Can you like quarter verse?
just
Don't sing it or rap it or whatever. Just say it.
Who podcast is this? Yo.
No. That's a good part. I'm trying to get a nice spot. I think it was a couple strands of herbal essence. You can catch me blending it. Then it was if I'm having any problems, she the one that's mending it. Then it was without a word of objection, my love, my obsession. Grammar that good shit. Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? It was a very, very lovely ballad. I can write about everything just because I'm a very empathetic person. So if somebody gives me a topic, I can feel it.
It's easy to write someone. That's not easy, but if you can write someone else's story.
Because I can feel it, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be a full story. You can give me like an emotion. You know what I mean? You can kind of give me a feeling and be like, write a song about this. I was told to write a song about a sneaky link, right? But I didn't want to just. I didn't want to. The funniest thing, I didn't want to use sneaky or link anywhere in the song.
Sneaky link. I linky link.
Yeah, she be pulling up. She gonna let you know. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, nothing ain't a secret. I'm not hiding shit.
You know I posted shit where I got my ass ate last night.
Yeah, she ain't hide it. She ain't hide the goddamn thing. She be wild with it. But so I'm gonna let you hear when we get off because it's gonna be coming out soon. But I wanted to make sure that it didn't have sneaky or link in it at all. And it was very.
But it was called Sneaky Link, or it was about Sneaky.
It was about a sneaky link.
Well, I'm glad it wasn't called Sneaky Link because now it's just like you don't have any wondering about the mysteriousness of a song.
It doesn't have the word sneaky or link in it at all.
My thing with Sneaky Link is that shit was for kids. And adults took that shit and we ran off with it. Bitch, I'm not speaking shit. I'm 25. We fucking. It's not a secret if y'all see us out. Mind your motherfucking business.
Oh, women love talking sneaky link till you put that work in. Now they want everybody to know. Okay. Now it's like we go together. Let me post you.
Yeah,
I'm like, hold up now. That's not what I thought
it was sneaky. Where's my key?
That was sneaky a little bit ago. What happened?
We go together now.
Why is the public link?
Wow, fuck that. I don't want nobody knowing shit about how good this shit is, alright?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's.
No shit.
You can't say that. You said you a whole nigga in these streets. These niggas be tender.
Exactly.
As fuck.
They not supposed to be.
They not, but they is. These niggas
they
be tender.
Is now. They went that first.
They tender before you get the pussy.
Yeah, I know. I trust me. If don't nobody know.
And it be funny because like women, I don't know which one y'all want. Do y'all want niggas to be tender or not?
No.
Not at first. Not before I know you.
Yeah, because when niggas.
Not before I know you, because then I'm gonna think I can run over you.
It's nothing like that. I just gotta vibe with you, and if you happen to be tender, shit, that's what I love.
But I don't like you like that. Yeah, I'm getting to know you.
Tenderoni. They be in love.
I changed my answer. It depends on the nigga, because some niggas got
I like that. Give me roses. Give me my flowers.
Yeah, I want that.
That's different.
I mean, if you hard, that's just how you are.
Nah, what I mean by
I don't like emotionally unintelligent.
What I mean by tender is like that kind of that emotional, like it's almost like they acting like they ain't never been there before.
Yeah.
That's tender. Like this is the first piece of pussy that never existed in their life.
But I got some real self-esteem issues. That ain't
Yeah.
Got a little desperation there.
There,
No,
that
for real.
Tinder
Like, what's
has a
wrong
little
with you?
desperation to it. Like how do you automatically like this? Like I feel like a nigga that say Nubian gotta be Tinder. Like what the fuck you call this?
Like, is this your first time?
Yeah, come on now. Like have you ever
I
spoken?
don't wanna be with a
I've
12-year-old.
had sex with a dude and he was like, "Tell me you love me." I'm sorry. Our first time having sex, my man's was like, "Tell me you love me," and I was like, "I don't."
I would have laughed.
I was like, "I don't." Like I stopped bouncing. I was like, "I don't. I'm not gonna say that because I take that
definitely
shit
just
serious.
sex.
I'm not telling you I love you." And I don't fucking love you. Like I take that shit serious. And it was so weird. Then it was like,
Sex can be
"Tell me you
very-
love me."
I stopped bouncing is wild. Like
I was on top. He was like, "Tell me you love me." I was like, "I
What's going on? Yeah, sex can be very misleading for some.
know." And that's my toxic together. You're not my
I kind of
nigga.
like that shit too. I ain't gonna lie.
You're not my nigga.
But I'm gonna let it be known early.
You kind of like what?
I like the. I want and dine a bitch knowing that this ain't finna go no
Nowhere!
further.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like sex her down real good and then?
No, he can
Both.
buy her shit.
All
Take
that.
her out to eat.
Yeah. You'll get.
We not together. You're not my girl.
Y'all don't really watch a whole lot of sports. It's called the Derek Jeter treatment for niggas. He's one of the most popular baseball players ever, and he's known for fucking celebrities, fucking fans, bad bitches, and he gon' the whole thing. If he like you, he might fly you out. All of
You
that
dead
shit.
ass dating and that's it.
And then the funniest thing is.
Right.
And then the funniest thing is, right after he get this pussy, it might be like a gift bag. It'll fuck around, have an iPad in it. You know what I mean? Some Yankee tickets. So like, yeah, you lit.
Also, he really do know just not how, like show a bitch a good time.
Yeah, and then you know what I mean. If he fuck with you, he'll let his management team know, so they'll give you his number. He ain't gonna give you his number. They'll give you his number. This is Derek Jeter.
This dick better be good.
Clearly.
It's
That don't mean it's good.
like
The
600,
dick beneficial.
like $600 million
It could be.
beneficial.
It could be whack
But
and
sometimes
beneficial.
you can have like a whole package because
If
your
it ain't, it ain't
your dick ain't gotta be
Well,
like
see, but
10
that's the
plus,
type of
but
thing
it can
he-
be like
you know what I
3
mean?
plus,
He be
and then you
kinda-
add the
I don't
gifts
want
and
no
then
motherfucker
you
that make
have
it
a
the
good
10.
time. It make it a whole. That's a whole. That's a 10.
I want this shit.
Cause you know the sex can be a 5, the dick can be a 2, but shit, after you add all that extra shit, okay,
It's a
the whole
10.
10.
That's what I'm saying. Like you in Bali, like you know what I mean?
I'm
Like
sorry about
yeah, Derek Jeter. This is that nigga.
Crying
So
on a
Better be
camel.
about
You
it.
crying on a camel and not
I'm
on
on like
you know.
on a lower scale. Like I'd say maybe 3 times a year, I just get in the mood where it's like you just grab your little roster like 3, 4.
He even honestly he does that to his friends. He be feeding me. I don't touch my.
I just
wallet.
get in the mood, especially okay. So like if I'm like
And I'm a friend.
so especially like if I get in like if I get married, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, my wife is gonna be getting a lot of the trips, but then yeah, you know what I mean? Like my homegirls now, because I can't be cheating and shit. You know, I'm married, so like, yeah, it's just gonna be like my partners. Now it's like random times. Be like, all right, bitch, get up. You know, we going out to eat.
Yeah.
Where we going? I don't give a fuck. Put clothes on. Matter of fact, call up. What's the name? I'm bringing both of y'all.
You like Google what you want to eat. What's
Yeah. I just be like, I hurry up too, cause I'm in the mood, and then once I get out of it.
And you finna roll this blunt because he buying it.
I don't know why. You know what I mean? Young Derek Jeter. You see what I'm saying? You ain't getting no iPad. But then think about when I get iPad money. You might get the iPad.
You take me to the turkey down. That's it. Okay, we good. I love food.
Think about it. That's in Dallas.
Could
the
you be
turkey
paid
down.
in food?
I know.
Can you be paid in food?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I can be paid in food, bitch?
I don't know.
Yes.
Be like, hey, I give you this turkey leg if you take me to
You
the
know how much I
mall.
cook? Food is like, let me tell you, one
Food
time,
is a cheat code.
One time I got wet as fuck.
That is
I honestly,
that is
like my
that
mama
is
told me,
OD.
like my mama told me, she said, I honestly think food was your first love.
That is OD.
I got wet, like I got so turned on.
I like food,
forgot
but
what
I ain't
was
never.
eating.
I ain't
I was
never.
like, are you serious, bitch? Shut up.
I'm just gonna assume it was a glizzy. Come on, give me one. Give me one. Come on, now you set it up. You set it up. Bunching on the glizzy, you see what I'm saying? Got you right.
It was like,
It was probably one of them pickle glizzies, wasn't it?
no. I really feel like,
It was some weird shit like pig feet.
fuck y'all.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking. It was one of the pickle.
Fuck y'all.
It was one of the
You know
pickle
what?
glizzies. You
You
see
know,
what
it
I'm
might have
saying?
been an oxtail. You know how I am.
Ooh, the mocktails.
Yeah.
But honestly, like I like, cause I'm a very wholesome person. So
Was it the oxtail or was it like the suction noises you got to make to eat that bitch? That might have been.
I think it was the oxtail. That's the thing. Like
That's
I understand
wild.
the sexual thing.
That is
But
OD.
I love food. Like y'all don't understand. I love food.
That is OD.
Like I love food.
Yo, where's my charger? This is a good M. I can't
Like
waste
people
this.
actually know like what
Where's
to do
my
if they want to
charger?
apologize to me.
Y'all
Where you
keep
from?
talking. Where's my charger?
And honestly, I think I'm over that shit. I'm gonna stop telling people that shit.
I think that's how I'm gonna start getting you
Fuck you.
to pull up. I'm be like, hey, I got these tacos.
Hey, she gonna pull up on some other shit on your ass. She gonna be bad. She gonna trench coat my
No, I'm
food.
gonna pull up with the actual tacos. I'm never gonna catfish you with food.
Nah, she
I'm gonna
gonna-
always
Bitch,
come through.
don't
with that
send me.
shit.
Don't send me another fucking video
That's
of that chicken.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just showing that you put me on.
that's
You
put it
really
like
did.
this.
I was
Y'all
rubbing
know
it. I
that.
was rubbing that pepper on that chicken. Biting it with
But
the
that's
chicken.
food porn to me. Like she sent me a video of her rubbing the pepper and squeezing the juice all over the shit.
That's too much.
I'm sorry. I
You
didn't
was
know-
OD.
I didn't know I
She
was,
was
turning
fucking
her
with me.
on.
She was fucking with me. I
She,
was just
That
like,
she gonna call me talking about some bitch. Don't send me no video, no motherfucker.
I was just like, now if I send like wet emojis to her, she gonna think I'm gay for her. But this has nothing
That's-
to do with
you-
you.
I would have been
You gay
confused
for
on why you
food
said
in this
wet
bitch?
emojis for chicken.
You was like, did I not put enough sauce on it? That's the first thing I would have thought. I'd be like, I must not have put enough sauce on
Yeah.
it.
That's exactly
Had to wet, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I gotta do something.
Sexual for food is OD. That is hilarious.
Will whore for food.
Like,
Real
it looks
whore
so
for
good. Like, don't
food.
send me no food. Like oxtails, macaroni and cheese, collard
Yams,
greens,
yams.
cornbread.
If you love me,
yam.
send me yams.
And I love spicy chili.
Yes, as a man,
Macaroni.
if you love me, send me yams as well.
And macaroni. Cause I
Like
love
I
you.
literally like made my ex dude like put Reese's in my ass and eat them out. Because what you finna do is you finna show me how much you finna show me, okay? You know, like stick the gusher in my booty hole and then suck it out.
I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I done passed away. I done passed away.
I'm telling you for real though.
Look, they laughing.
What?
Oh my God, they cracking
Like
up.
we can try.
What
Like,
the
we can really try
fuck?
this. Like we can really try this.
And,
You know, I be
that,
like, oh, I'm a freak. No, you ain't.
and they get it.
Yeah.
Niggas do not be freaks. Niggas don't suck. If you don't
Girl,
suck toes,
niggas
eat
be
pussy,
freaks,
eat ass,
okay?
you not
They
freaky.
be freaks. They be freaks.
No, I'm saying niggas be staying in your freaks. If you don't suck toes, eat ass, and eat pussy, you not freaky because them ain't the main one.
I'm talking about stuck in the toe.
Not a gusher.
A gusher.
Whoa, bitch, I done dropped my blunt. That mean your bitch fucking somebody else.
A gusher.
Bro.
Motherfucker said she got wet.
Yes.
That's all it takes. 3.5 and a nice dinner. 3.5 and a nice dinner.
3.5. Not for real, but that's exactly what
Bro,
it
I
is.
like gushers, bro. Why would you do that?
Let me tell you about food and sex.
I don't know if I want to know.
People don't use that interchangeably. That's the thing. They think, oh, food and sex. And you know, it's food and sex. Like seriously, like the whipped cream on your nipples, and then like suck it off, and then like a little cheesecake bit.
I don't add food because I'm so sensitive.
Oh, by the way, I'm a Pisces,
That's
y'all.
fat the bitch. Like that. That was extra as fuck.
Y'all,
That sound good, but damn.
this girl is fat. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll go fuck Mr. Something else. Me something else. Me something else. He said
yeah.
Mr.
Yeah, I know that was actually.
I was like,
that's my
what?
boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I gotta ask y'all, what is the weirdest food that it made it to sex?
I've given a nigga hair with Pop Rocks.
That was a alright experience.
It was cool. He liked it. He just brought it up because I did it for his birthday. It's his birthday today.
Man.
Happy birthday.
It was a little bit.
I did it like 3 years ago.
It's fine. It was a little bit more cap than what, like, the way that they was explaining it. Like, it was, oh my God. It was a little bit more cap than that. It was pretty fire. Anybody else? I'm gonna go last.
Yeah, my sex life trash, buddy.
Your sex life is trash.
You ain't had no food parts?
I had it, but some regular shit like a fruit roll up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've done
I mean, that's
shit.
not regular. Like,
That better be.
it's not. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Trash.
Anybody tried grapefruit yet?
No,
Of course.
Disgusting.
That shit sound like.
But did you like it?
I
Did
had
it-
orange, maybe.
What if any getting
I
like
tried
the
it.
like the whole, like that citrus, like that could be dangerous.
Yeah,
You
they
cut
don't
the
give a
hole.
fuck
Somebody
about
said cap. Cap for what? What
They don't give a
capping?
fuck about that.
I don't know.
Capping about what?
I would imagine her saying her sex life is trash. I would imagine he's saying that's cap.
Damn, you fucking her, you know?
That is.
I guarantee they not fucking.
Right.
That is. I mean.
My sex life
I
is
mean,
not
Pop
trash.
Rocks. Oh shit! I'm on
By a
Pimp Talk.
long shot.
See, if she was on Facebook, she would know I was on Pimp Talk. People missing church. It was like, I'm tired of you niggas never inviting me. Oh,
Who's that?
The nigga that won't come join Death Row.
Oh,
Twin.
Andre.
Yeah, come join Death Row, big dog.
Come join Pimp Talk, baby. You could be on both podcasts. But,
Yeah,
you
come
know,
on, you can
come
do
fuck
both.
with the winning team. You feel me? Come
Talk
fuck
this.
with them.
All right. So go. So we got grapefruit. We got Pop Rocks. What else you got?
You,
I
T.
know you didn't put some. Yeah,
T.
you got something.
Food parts you done use.
Oh.
Nah, don't be like that. Don't be like that. You ain't on the phone. Don't be like that.
Go.
I don't have nothing.
Nothing
Go.
weird. Nothing crazy.
Cause
But it's not weird though. It's not weird.
Shit,
I
motherfuckers
done
could be
had-
like zucchini.
No,
He
it's not
stuck the
weird.
zucchini in my coochie and bit it. I just know it's some weird shit. Not me. There's some weird shit going
No,
on.
it's not.
Shit like
But
that.
that's not it.
I ain't even gonna see
she
it.
gonna give me a heart attack in this bitch.
Tell me like,
What the?
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I can look.
I'm telling you, it's motherfuckers like that.
That's wild. Okay,
I'm
go.
telling you.
Go.
Not the well, it was more just like the gushers like getting sucked out my asshole.
That is.
That's it.
That's
You got a clean ass.
Very.
Cousin like cousin.
so. Okay, so Gushers, Reese's. What else?
Macaroni and cheese. The thing is, I eat a lot.
That's fucking wild.
But it's like macaroni and cheese, like, you know, off my belly. But the thing is,
Okay,
okay. Yeah, but the thing is,
I
I
would
like
say in the ass, that's a messy situation.
Yeah, the thing is,
I'm
I
like,
like
no. I'm like,
That's a
no.
major yeast
I'm
infection
like,
down there.
no.
Y'all.
I'm like,
Come on now.
I'm like,
You gotta
It's
keep
a
it.
booty hole. You don't get no yeast infection in
You gotta
your
keep it
booty
clean.
hole.
You gotta keep it clean.
Yo,
but like,
I'm done.
but more so like, you know, when you and your partner is like very,
Comfortable and freaky dicky.
yeah, like stuff like that.
That's great.
But yeah, macaroni and cheese like off the nipples and shit like that.
macaroni is
I
just
be
too
so
warm.
ready
I
to
eat a
fuck.
lot.
I
What
don't
do you
give a
think?
fuck about no extra shit we was supposed
I
to
eat a
do.
lot.
It's too warm.
I eat a lot.
Bro, who the fuck is that? Shorty truly wildin', mind your
Don't worry
business.
about it.
Bro, niggas eat ass, bro. Me, you just don't.
Niggas eat
Bro.
hella ass.
Nobody
Bro,
eats ass, bro. People
Yes,
eat ass.
niggas eat
Yes, they do.
Niggas eat ass.
I would go deeper, but I ain't gonna leave it.
You're not on camera. It's just pimp
Yeah, I ain't
talk.
gonna say shit.
You can say whatever you want. This is gonna help my
But
views.
trust me, niggas eat ass, alright? And they get
Niggas
real
eat
experimental.
What you say?
That's all I gotta say.
I'm not eating. No
They get
ass.
real experimental.
It's a lot of shit get ate.
This
Ass
ass
ain't
get
one of
ate.
them.
It's on out from my head to my toes.
This ass get ate. Yeah, what's that giraffe tongue?
No, they
That cat.
you know, a lot of niggas like to say what they'll never do, but when they get like real nasty, like how they be like, oh, I don't eat bitches on their period, you know, shit.
And when you find out her booty
I'm
hole
real because
smell
I like to
you,
say shit. No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna say it. I just want y'all to know y'all niggas be out here be acting
Boom,
like.
please,
Hell
God.
nah, I don't do that unclean ass shit. And the thing is, y'all be mixing
them
spirits.
niggas done that.
Y'all
way.
be mixing experience.
We can't
Y'all
be
be wondering why these bitches crazy over y'all. It's because y'all mixing blood. You done fucked a bitch on her period. You done ate her ass out. You
That's
done did
hoodoo.
everything. And then the thing is, y'all be wondering why these bitches crazy because of that shit right there.
Yeah,
What
bitch,
y'all
'cause I
claim-
love you.
What y'all claim y'all don't do, bitches don't run off, eat y'all gassing that bitch up. Y'all eating the fuck out of her shit.
I don't
exactly
want no
what the fuck
nigga
it
who
is.
had my blood on their dick to say. You know,
That's exactly what it is. That's what it is.
Nothing
Oh yes,
to
this
it.
my pussy. Why you mixing blood? You right, that is your pussy, and she finna be crazy of you.
I'm finna die in this.
I said what I said.
I'm finna die.
Man, I can go look at some hocus
this
pocus shit on
bitch.
that shit. You finna die, right? But that shit be feeling good when you mix some blood, right?
I'm not doing that. Who's doing that?
Yeah, all these niggas finna say how they not finna do it. and
Niggas
stuff
take
like that.
blood
They doing that
baths.
shit. No, it's okay. Let them care. It's okay.
No.
He probably, shit, get your sharp ass out and pull off
Then
me.
you wonder why these, then y'all wonder why these bitches be crazy over y'all.
Oh no.
That's why.
That ain't why. No.
That's exactly
So
what
many
it is.
niggas are hell no.
Be doing
All
it.
right.
Be doing it. But we'll let y'all cap on here. It's cool,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It's cool, it's cool.
Yeah, because I want to keep getting it done. So I ain't going to say nothing.
It's okay. You mean with your girl 5+ years, you telling me you ain't knocked that shit down on her period?
No.
Hey, wait. Y'all seen that video that went viral of, it's a dude, he's supposed to be a rapper. He ain't like famous, but he's supposed to be a gangster rapper. And girl got a screen recording of him slapping his ass with some material on video. He's like, who's been a hardworking boy?
What are you talking about material?
Some type of material. And then niggas getting his ass banged. Niggas be freaks behind doors. You can be a gangster. You can be a shooter. Just know you be too nut ass up in bed. Gangsta.
Getting paid.
Getting paid. Gangsters be too nut ass up, okay? He be a freak hoe when he not shooting through the peephole.
That is fucking disgusting.
Please don't do this.
But see, that's the thing. They gonna be in these comments acting like hell no. But y'all know y'all done did
He said cap.
it ain't no cap. That's exactly what the fuck y'all be doing.
Hold on, wait, no, what was that bar? No, that bar was fire.
Behind closed doors, he's a freak hoe when he not shooting through the peephole.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly.
You could be a gangster and a freak.
okay. It is Young God the Pimp. I don't put no holes on the stripper, use a smooth talker, a swift hand to break down the bitches. To respect that, I get energy. Effort. It's the time that is spending. My time is money. So they're gonna reimburse every cent. If that don't make sense. One more time, please. One more time.
It's girl 701.
Please run that bar back. Say it.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, he's a freak hoe when he not shooting through that peephole.
That's how I feel about niggas shooting through the peephole. That's how I feel about you niggas now. That's y'all now. That's y'all now. Cause she said that.
In the live now.
Cause she said that. She said that.
But seriously though, these niggas be freaks.
Yeah.
Where do you find Pimp Talk at?
Yeah.
These niggas are freaks.
Everywhere. Okay.
Freaks.
You
But I
see
feel like that ain't nobody business.
Yeah, it's
YouTube,
really not. It's that serious
Apple.
person.
Spotify, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Breaker. They done broke me in this fucking podcast. Lord Jesus. What Pimp said, I'm not no freak. I'm a family man. Okay. I don't do none of that
They
shit.
talking about some cat and shit going damn well.
No, that ass shit.
No, once they get off of perk, that's it. That's it.
That probably
That
be
is
doing
it.
that too.
Okay. It
Y'all
don't-
taking perks
Nah,
now?
perks make you horny, but they always with their homeboys. I know how you guys like to rock your Glocks. But I said what I said.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Bro, you keep, bro.
I'm sorry. What did he say? We're taking perks.
Rock your Glocks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be on Pimp Talk forever. That's gonna be on Pimp Talk forever.
Oh my god.
Subscribe to Pimp Talk the podcast. Please don't take no perk. Don't rock no Glock either.
Exactly. No gushers.
Thank God I got a Canic, man. What if I had a Glock? I'd have to throw it away today. If you got a Glock, go trade that bitch in. It's time for me to go. Y'all need to get out my house.